Hi, Jennifer and Buddy here with Buddy Dog Shop. Buddy is a little sleepyhead because he went on a long walk today. You're watching this video again. You're trying to make a change in your dog's life. That is wonderful. I know a lot of you have already started using Buddy Dog Shop products. The flea and tick remedies, the anal gland sprays, the ear sprays, skin soothing, everything. And I do appreciate all the private messages you guys have been sending me back. I'm so pleased that you're happy with products. And I'm glad they're working for you, and that's the most important thing. Make sure that they're effective. So that's my most important goal with my products anyway. But you've made that step, so now you're looking to do something else. Well, diet is a big one. Diet is not just deciding, okay, no more chemicals, let me try something natural. Diet is, there's so many different things that you need to know. And when I first started, I had a battle in my head over this. I didn't know where to begin. So through extensive research, I read every book out there, my consults with holistic vets, every bit of information I can get my hands on, I got. Now, research was amazing. So everything that I found, I ended up putting together in a book because I wanted to share it. Just like I'm sharing with you now, I have a book called The Raw Diet, and it's for beginners to learn how to slowly start this process. What vegetables are good, what fruits are good, what meats I use. It's all about a balance and variety. And what I learned is the more variety, the more chance that they're going to get everything they need. Now in the beginning I did plenty of blood tests, every 6 months just to make sure my dogs were still healthy and getting everything they needed, and they were. And even my vet said it's the variety. It's the fact that you're not just doing meat, vegetable, and a fruit. You're doing many meats, different kinds of vegetables, different kind of fruits. You're giving that variety. You're using treats. You're using things that are benefiting them in every way, and supplements too. But before you get into that, if you're not ready to make that change yet, start small. Start with a few things around the house and see for yourself the difference that those little things are making on your dog. You're going to want to absorb more information. You're going to want to learn more about this, and you're going to want to make that change so that you have your best friend around longer. That's where all this comes in. You want them healthy. You want their immune systems built up so strong to protect them against anything that's out there. I mean, think about their noses are in the grass all the time, and you take them on walks. What are they smelling? Pesticides in other people's yards, who knows what. So my thing is build up their immune systems, keep them healthy and strong to fight off these things. So starting small, keep things in your pantry that you would normally not think of using with your dogs. Using it as treats. For instance, green beans. Green beans are a great treat, but buy them frozen. No salt, no anything added, just frozen green beans, grocery store brand. Keep them in your freezer. 1 or 2, 3, 4, depending on the size of your dog, is a treat. It's a great treat. It fills them up just as much as a regular treat would, but it doesn't have all the calories, so it keeps their health in check, or their weight in check. Now, we also do banana chips and cranberries. But again, no sugar added, nothing added. I buy mine at Trader Joe's because banana chips and cranberries at Trader Joe's have no sugar. You can look for those. Now the bananas are high in potassium, so that's good for them. The cranberries help their, urinary tract systems. So those are some great treats that you can just start with. Just knock out your normal treats that you're giving them. I don't know what you're giving them now, but there are a lot of treats out there that are posing a lot of problems for animals. They're not good for them. They're not healthy. And what's great about the natural treats is that you know what you're putting in your dog's tummy, and that's important. That was important to me. So that's a start. Now, pumpkin, the 100% pure pumpkin. It's great for the digestion, but it's also great for diarrhea and for constipation. It cures both of them. 100% pure canned pumpkin. Never would have thought of that, but you know what, it works. So keep a can in your pantry just in case. I always have a couple, but I also have a bunch of dogs, so you never know when you're going to need it. Now, a couple other things we do is I will always put apple cider vinegar, a couple drops in my dog's water. Now, I replace all their water bowls every day. There's multiple bowls around the house, and I clean the bowls out and put fresh water in. I do not use tap water. You don't know what's in tap water. I always filter my water for my dogs. And when I put it through my Brita filter and the other filters I have throughout my house, I put it into a large container and let it sit at room temperature, and then I use that to go fill all the bowls throughout the house. So I'm constantly making sure they do not have anything but filtered water. But I will put a couple drops of apple cider vinegar in. Now, it's not just regular apple cider vinegar you would use to make your salads. You buy the one with Mother. It's the pure apple cider vinegar with the Mother. Sounds strange, but what it is all of the pectins and everything from the apples, or not the pectin, I'm sorry, all the good nutrients from the apple will sink to the bottom, and that's what's left. And when you shake it up, you're putting that in, and that's what's helping them. That's what's keeping them healthy. So that's what I use for that. Let's see. Coconut oil. Coconut oil is one of my favorite staples in my pantry. I buy it at Trader Joe's because I buy the glass jars, and the glass jars are really cute. You can rinse off the labels, put it in warm water, rinse labels off, throw them in the dishwasher, and you end up with all these glass jars. I use them for all my supplements just to keep everything clean and neat, and a little OCD going on there, but anyway. The coconut oil not only lubricates their joints, but it keeps their skin soft. It keeps their coat soft. I find less shedding when I'm using coconut oil on a regular basis. And to him, this is like peanut butter. If he could lick out the whole jar, he would. I would give it to him on a spoon, he'll eat it. I give him a tablespoon every couple days because Buddy has a little bit of a sensitive stomach, a little bit, and he'll have a little diarrhea. That's the only side effect I've ever seen with coconut oil. But it's great for them. And I also use coconut oil as a, it absorbs very fast, because with dogs, when they eat something, for instance Cooper, he has dinner, and within minutes after he finishes, he has to go outside. Otherwise, he'll make a mess. So it goes through his system that fast. How is he absorbing any of the nutrients I'm giving him? Well, when it comes to turmeric and milk thistle, powdered forms that I give to them on a regular basis, I put it in coconut oil. I melt the coconut oil and I put it in there. Therefore, it's absorbing into their systems faster. It's not just shooting out the other end. And I use that for a lot of the different supplements that I give them when it's in powdered form, because I really think that that's more important. They're getting their coconut oil and they're getting their supplements. Not just a little bit. They're getting enough. I also do yogurt, plain yogurt. It has great probiotics, and it's good for their tummies. So that goes in their food once in a while. All the stuff I don't do every day. I don't do, I don't make sure that they have green beans and kale and all this stuff every day. What I do is I'm constantly changing the things up. I'm using the variety. I'm making sure that they're getting every little bit of the vitamins from each of the different things that I give them on a regular basis. So they're getting the natural forms of everything, and I think that's what's really important. So, the treats can be varied. You don't have to have an upset tummy to give them a little bit of pumpkin. It's great for them anyway. What else? Let's see. One of my favorites too, another one is Borage oil. It's Borage. Now, Borage oil is vegetable oil. It's derived from plant. So what it does is it has properties for anti-inflammatory. And what I do is, with Rusty because of her spinal arthritis, and with Tootin because of his hip dysplasia, I break open the liquid capsule and I drizzle it over their food, and I do that every day. And I believe that it's probably another reason why Rusty runs around so well with her spinal arthritis. And she's got pretty severe spinal arthritis at 16 years old, but she does pretty well. Now, bringing that, having the anti-inflammatory properties really does make a difference with her. So that's another one of the oils I use. Just trying to think of some of the everyday things that I do for them that really make a difference. I've gone over a few, and maybe that's a good start for you. Maybe you don't need a lot of different options. It is a slow process, and it is to see, each dog is different, so you want to make sure that they're getting, maybe this one's not right for this one, or this one's too much for that one ends up with diarrhea, or this one throws up. You want to make sure that they're getting the right thing. So always do everything in moderation. Start off with small amounts and increase as you see fit. And always talk to your veterinarian. When your veterinarian asks you what kind of food they're on, don't just tell them, okay, well, they're on this kibble. Tell them you've also started them with, supplements. You started using coconut oils because you feel at an age of 9, their joints need to be more lubricated. They don't have that natural lubrication that they used to because of their age. So tell them about that. Let them know what you're doing. However small it may be, dropping a couple drops of apple cider vinegar in their water, telling your vet that's important too. I tell my vet everything. They kind of sometimes cringe when I walk in the door, or they know I have an appointment with one of my dogs, because getting through the initial appointment of what my dogs eat probably takes about 10 minutes. But anyway, that's where we stand on basics. There's a lot of little things that you can do, and as I said, no question is too small. So anytime that you have a question about something, I may go over some advanced stuff sometimes that, maybe a little too much, because I've been doing this for so long. I guess I assume that, everyone's kind of on the same page, but I know they're not. So when, you come to me and ask me a question, is a cucumber okay to give to my dog? I'll tell you, yes, it's fine. What I would do, keep the skin, but cut out the seeds. That's kind of where I can give the advice. I don't want you to feel that, any question is too small. So please keep asking the questions. I'm happy to take them in on personal messages, that's fine, but I'd also like to see some on my Facebook page, because then that helps other people that don't want to ask the questions. You could be helping another person by asking that question. So feel free, ask away. Let me do whatever I can to help out, and as I said, making these changes is so important. So start off small, gradually increase, and I know as you see these results, as my neighbor did. My neighbor started putting her dog on coconut oil and turmeric, and I'll tell you, the dog doesn't just walk with her anymore. Her dog drags her down the street. If you don't see a difference with that and just using coconut oil for a few months, I don't know what to tell you. She is so intrigued by just that one piece of information. Now I think she's looking for more ways to improve her dog's health, especially being an older dog. So, I'll keep up with, small basic hints and things here and there, and, household things that I do for my babies. And, hopefully you'll start picking up on that and making that change. So, anyway, until next time, thank you very much for checking in again. And, I do hope that these make a difference and help you get what you need in making that first step and that change in your dog's life. So for more information or questions, answers, anything, you can check out my Facebook page, BuddyDogShop, and my website, which is BuddyDogShop1.com. And, if I can be of any help, again, just let me know. Thank you, and take care.